Yeah, shout out to everybody tuning in. Hey, they shooting more technicals. That technical is crazy. It's fourth quarter, 1 minute, 13 seconds left. Kiki Rice got a technical for it. Wasn't really even slamming the ball. Like she got a steal. It was called a foul, and she kind of just like threw the ball, but not like to show up the referee. And it's stuff like that I hate to see. It's like, why would y'all decide a game like this? It was like a 2-point game. They just needed one stop. Why call a tech at that point? 64-56, 110 left. The big thing with this game, and one thing you got to know when you playing South Carolina, all that early stuff, it's like what Floyd said when he used to fight. He always said the fight don't start till after the 6th round. Meaning, don't get too happy with nothing you do early. Charisma was going off early. I want to say she had almost 20 points first quarter, something like that. Like, she was just going off. And what South Carolina does, they just stay around. Of course, the main go-to is going to be pack the paint. Take Aaliyah Boston out the game. I guess they was running I know Stanford was running a boxing one, and they say they was running a triangle zone. It looked weird. Whatever they was running, but it was packing the paint. And one thing I think it's going to have to be paid attention to with South Carolina is sometimes when they bring the bench in and when Watkins is at the 5 or whatever, when they bring the bench in, it kind of looks better because Aaliyah makes the paint so crowded because of how the defense is guarding her that it takes away the paint from everybody else. And then they're not the best shooters from 3. So you just have, especially when Fletcher, and they playing all off Fletcher. So it's pretty much 3 people on the lead. So it's taking away drives. Hold on. 1 minute left, 65-57. Cardoso just scored again. And Cardoso been going off. And with her, the difference is with Aaliyah, she got to kind of go through you. With Cardoso, she's so tall, she can just go over you. So for me, that's what I'm thinking. Like, and I think I said this in a past video, why not bring Aaliyah outside the paint and let her work from high post and 3 and stuff like that and try to get hers from outside, except in situations where the defense goes to sleep, because her being in the paint is just crowding up everything. So from this point on, I would just work Aaliyah from the outside or a high post. And I mean, when Cardoso just got to going, she had the mismatch. All you had to do was throw it up. She turned around and put it in. And that's how I feel like with a lot of situations where I get upset with these guards and they don't hit their big. The bigs will have a clear mismatch for easy points and they'll go for something hard. It's like, no, just make your night easy. And today we seen the Gamecocks just playing smart offense in the second half and hitting Cardoso. And when Amir came and played point guard over Fletcher, I like that look too, because she's just so long. So defensively, it gets real hard for guards. I mean, it was 2 possessions where UCLA just had to shoot from 30. One of them was an air ball by Charisma, and I forgot who shot the other one. But I like her at the 1. Like, I don't know at this point if I would be starting Fletcher. I like Amir a lot. So her defense and it's really her size. It ain't like, I ain't saying like, I'm not knocking her defense either, but I'm saying she just, with the genetics, man, and her size, It's hard. It's hard. That can just wear on you as a smaller guard. So South Carolina, they like the Arthur Better Be women's basketball. That's one of the top boxers right now in the world at 175. Look up a fight with Better Beef and Gossip. That's Godsyv, something like that. He can get beat up. Like it look like you beating him. It look like you getting off. But he stay around and just keep wearing on you with punches. Boom, boom, boom. And before you know it, you broken down and quitting. And in God's case, retiring. So it's just tough what South Carolina does to teams. That defense is just next level. The bench is maybe even more deadly than the starters, especially how they guard Aaliyah. So it's not like you getting a break. It's not like you getting a break. They like the women's version of what the Raptors are right now. They just all long, all athletic, all high level black genetics, all fast. They play hard, stamina. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough beating this team because you're gonna have to really stay locked in, and you're gonna have to be able to make an adjustment because it's gonna be a point where they make an adjustment, and you're gonna have to make an adjustment. And when they flip a switch, you're going to have to be able to turn your intensity up and stay into it and not get out of pocket with that 4 quarters of pressure. So, it's 37.2 left, 69-59. Me here just hit her free throws. 7-0, UCLA, number 15, versus South Carolina, 6-0. Osborne. Sorry, 22nd. Tough shot by Osborne. She kind of disappeared down the stretch. A lot of her points was the first 2 quarters only. The first quarter mostly. 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Kiki Rice has 16. Senior 27-3, 46 from the field. 69, 62, 22 seconds. I mean, UCLA still fighting. It ain't like they are thrown in a towel yet. 23 for Osborne. Boston, 15, 4 blocks, 3 assists, 9 rebounds. Oh, Aaliyah Boston was playing some high-level defense, too. She was. Not to say she always does, but she was like how they describe Bill Russell affecting the game, whereas his defense just was, they describe his defense just being so, like oppressive to a point. It just seemed like she was at the right places at the right time tonight, and you could really, it was value that you could see on the defensive end. Not that you don't see it every game, but you really like to see it in them big games. And she was just at the right place at the right time for the blocks, so moving her feet. And it just was special. It just every time I seen it, I just kept thinking like, this must have been what it was like to watch Bill Russell, because it wasn't like his stats was always crazy as far as like scoring and stuff like that, but they say his impact on defense just was, he leveled that out. 62, 69, 19 seconds left. Kiki Rice just sat down. Did she foul out? Oh yeah, she fouled out. She got like 3 fouls late. She can't be doing that. 16 points though. But Leah at the free throw line right now. See, Fletcher had 12 and 10, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, or 1 from 3, 5 of 10. How open they leave her, though, she got to be working on her three-point shot, because they just don't guard her at all. 0 of 4 for Beal, 1 of 5 for Cook, 0 of 1. And that's what I mean, like, this where women's game got to really get to the next level, because how they don't guard, I mean, they pretty much just leaving the 3 open, and you can't make them pay. Like, it's horrible. 1 of 5, 0 of 4, 0 of 1. I just think they just so genetically superior. 16 points for Cardoso. They just so genetically superior, and they got so much of it from top to bottom. It's just going to be hard to beat them. So you might be more skilled, but you just going to wear it down. And that's what they know. Like, they just, even though you might be more skilled, but they just skilled enough at every position to beat you. And then they got that extra thing. 52-71, South Carolina, 19.9 left. Man, when a me here is guarding guards, it just look unfair. Like, it just look like you can't move. Like a character or something. Like, she just built the right way. (62-71), 13.6 left. Hold on, let's go to play-by-play. UCLA timeout. Come on, they still fouling. This game over. 12.8. I don't even understand the point of this. Like, the game too far. It's a ball game. All they doing is extending the game for no reason. Or getting people stats up. I don't know if they got some money on the game or what. On the final score, it must be something like that. Texas QB Hudson Card to transfer. (72-63). Osborne with the rebound. They called a timeout. Oh, the fans booing now. It's like, what are you doing? These freshmen from UCLA, they're going to grow up throughout this season, and so they're not going to have to wait till. And that's what I mean, like, comparing, because LSU playing right now too. They just playing a trash schedule, but like South Carolina, they schedule is just balanced. They got the lower rate teams, but then they had their California run to get that West Coast trip, tournaments, but it's not too much, but it's not too little. Like, it's like you getting your test at the right spot. Whereas LSU, it's like y'all only got 2 tests. They're gonna play offense. You're gonna make you prove that you make shots, but not do like I saw South Carolina. Let me see what else going on. Jumpers, and they made that adjustment. And the thing that South Carolina always has is their defense. Their defense is going to always keep them in ball games. I was going to say too, they didn't let their offense affect other aspects of their game. See if I can get some highlights from this game. Staley ball, Beamer ball, you name it, we got it. That was decent. That's what I mean, defense right here. Look at that. Dang. What was she thinking? Like,
An 80% free throw shooter. UCLA is hanging in there.
and they better not foul no more. Like,
One more coming.
look, here we go again.
She's not calling timeout. She missed it.
Look at that.
Boston is fouled with 3.4.
Oh my God, they still fouling 3 seconds left.
Quarter, the fans get a free sandwich. Yeah. It's 2 in the fourth quarter, I believe.
Oh, that's a nice block too.
It's at 2 in a row.
Good hustle.
I think on the same trip to the free throw line. Did we get a sandwich too?
Hold on, bring it back. That's a decent pass. I think this is the only three.
Her team to get frustrated with the defense that UCLA was bringing. It was a little tricky to find and maneuver some offense.
64-73. Go back to the playback.
They found a way. Her fifth double-double of the season, the 65th of her career. And Corey Close is going to call timeout.
Oh my God, man. They done called the timeout again. She tripping. It should be some penalty for this.
Using this opportunity to continue to teach. So she's going to advance the basketball. They could be in the NCAA tournament in March and have a situation where there's only 2.8 seconds left on the clock. How will you handle that situation? You don't want it to be brand new.
They saying she using this situation to teach, which I understand, but come on. You know, the fans want to go home. We trying to wrap up the video.
Now, it's less than 3 seconds. The only thing you have is a tap. No, that's point 3. It's 2.8, so they can shoot. Oh, it's 2.8. Yes.
64-73.
Yes.
2.8 seconds left. So I guess they're going to draw something up that will simulate like a game winner or something.
She could run that to Charisma Osborne. You got London Jones who could shoot the 3. Gina Conti could do it as well.
Just let them get the shot. If I'm South Carolina, I don't even play defense, man. Just let's get out of here. I'm talking. I'm trolling, but let's see what they do. Inbound, Charisma, easy shot. She missed. Game over, 73-64. South Carolina moves to 7-0, 17 straight win versus AP ranked opponent. Longest streak in D1. UCLA moves to 7-1. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out.